Is it hard to access affordable, healthy food? Then listen carefully. Daryl Addison, an African-American inventor, has patented a process for growing food on demand. He called it Torpedo Pot. Torpedo Pot is a fully automated flower pot that gives you control over your plant's environment. All you do is add soil, seeds, and plants to the flower pot and watch it grow. Yes, Torpedo Pot grows the rest. Visit www.torpedopot.com.
Salibonani, unjani, makadini, and you welcome everyone. Welcome back to another broadcast of the African Diaspora News Channel with me, your host, Marita Wana, aka Woke Hunters. I am woke, but never broke, honey. And yes, if you're just joining us for the first time here, you are most definitely welcome. And please do like, share, and of course subscribe and hit that notification bell, honey. Now, today we are talking about Chinese mining companies in Zimbabwe. And recently at the moment, there have been villagers who have threatened to not vote for the ruling party in Zimbabwe, which is ZANU-PF, due to the fact that they are facing evictions by this Chinese company called Heijin in Uzumba, Mashonaland East Province. This has actually resulted in suspension by the Zimbabwean government for the Chinese company because they have also demonstrated against such an unjust act by this Chinese company. So the mining ministry in Zimbabwe and the ruling party, have now been forced to cancel a Chinese company called Heijin and have been forced to, this particular Chinese company, amongst many others in the parts of the country, was about to displace hundreds of villagers after it was given a mining grant by the Ministry of Mines to extract black granite. The mining director from the ministries just stated all of a sudden after these demonstrations that according to the Mines and Minerals Act, after inspection of the Chinese 2 blocks being used for mining operations which would displace the villagers, was not meant actually for mining at all. And they couldn't go any further as the Chinese company without the consent of the villagers in that land. So after the demonstrations, after them saying we're not going to continue, supporting the ruling party, we're not going to vote for them in the 2023 elections, then the Ministry of Mines then just decided to, state this and suspend their license. Now, the cancellation of the certificate of registration to operate on this land expires on the 6th of December for this Chinese company. But the ministry states that they can appeal against the license up to the first week of December. However, any mining operations occurring on these 2 blocks have been therefore suspended. Now, a lot of Zimbabweans are really not buying this. The whole thing of the government actually, suspending the certificate of registration to operate for the company. They're not buying this because they believe that as soon as the 2023 elections are over, this Chinese company will regain its license back to operate in Uzumba village. So, a lot of speculation is, being talked because the government is 98% of the government is ruled by ZANU-PF. So a lot of the, villagers are, concerned about that. And they even are getting support from opposition parties, So, it's a really, tough situation for a lot of Zimbabweans concerning these Chinese companies that have been coming in and, supposedly investing in our country. And, of course, I would actually like to hear from you as the viewers what you really think is going to happen. Do you think because the ruling party has decided to make sure that this Chinese company's license has been suspended, do you think after the 2023 elections they will make sure that this Chinese company regains its company license again with immediate effect? Do you think that the ruling party, the government, really cares about these Uzumba villagers? Do you think they actually care for their well-being? Do you think they have a plan as to where they can, if this Chinese company actually now starts operating, with the license again? Do you think they have somewhere where these villagers could stay, where they could start staying, and moving from that area into another area, which can also be pretty much difficult? It's a really, really tough situation for them. Do you think the government has the best interest of the people, or they're actually in support of the Chinese? So let us know in the comment section, and of course do not forget to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, on Facebook. On Twitter we are at AFR Diaspora News, that is AFR Diaspora News, and of course you are more than welcome to also follow me on Instagram as Ndini_actress Wacho, and I'm also on Twitter at Ndini Actress. And I'm on Facebook as well as Maritawana Hliwayo. Well, that's just it for me today. I hope and very much hope you have a wonderful day. And I can't wait to see you in the next broadcast. So from me, cheers.
Living in America as a Black person, you recognize there is one set of laws for you and one set of laws for those, especially in the white community. In our book, Passive Aggressive Racism in the System of White Supremacy, I take you through times in my life when I first started noticing white supremacy. We teach you how to recognize it, identify it, and also counter it in our book. This book is a beginner's course for those that are just starting to wake up and open their eyes to see the system of white supremacy. As a Black American person, you must understand this system, because this system is life or death to you. How you handle it, how you deal with it, it can affect your mental health if you don't understand this system. Pick up our book, Passive Aggressive Racism and the System of White Supremacy, today on Amazon.